Hey guys, my name's Lich, and this is another update video. For those who know me and know what's going on about the coronavirus, I'm fine. The reason why I've gone a bit quiet for a while, and why the only thing I've uploaded really is Last of the Light trailer, because I've been working on some other stuff. I've been working on Last of the Light, trying to get that finished. It's done. It just needs like a couple of watch throughs to make sure it's completely finished, to make sure there's no things I've missed out. Another reason is because my mother's had an operation, and given the situation, I've been just looking after family really. That's the health side out of the way. I'm fine, family's fine. Hope you're okay. Stay strong. Stay necro. It's not my thing to say, but I'm just going to say it anyway. The main reason I want to do this update is for those wondering about how to make a Doom mod. You may be thinking, it's taking you all this time. Yes, it has, because I don't want to have too much on my hands. My brain turns to mush when I have too many things on the go. I've got Cascading Trauma, but I'll come to that later, on the go. I've got some Doom mods on the go, but they're more like a side thing. I've got a series in pre-production and currently going through some trials, which I can't really talk about because it's too early. But if you know me and know me well, the way I see things, I have one film, one series, one game, one WAD, one album, one of everything on, at a time. But if something's near to completion, I'll start another one, so as that one's being finished, the next one's moving in, so it's like a conveyor belt of projects going past. Sometimes I can break that rule and have like 2 or 3 on the go, but I always make sure to finish them. Yeah, how to make a Doom mod, that's going through some pre-production. I want to make sure that I do this one right, because there's a few mistakes I made in the first attempt, well, the second attempt, because I tried one called Roman Teaches You the Legacy of Doom, which again didn't go too well, because I didn't plan anything. So this time I'm going to plan ahead. I'm going to plan what I do and say, and it's going to be more of a guide. It's like, because I'm not the best WAD maker in the world, and it bugs me to see there's not that many things out there which explain things in layman's terms. Like what one actor is, or what decorated. There probably is, I'm probably just not looking hard enough, but I want to make this like tutorial series so simple, like even my grandmother could pick this up. Yeah, that's how simple I'm talking. And Doom's a great platform. You can do a lot with it, and when it comes to game developing, it's probably easier than most game developers out there, like Unity or FPS creator, yeah, even FPS creator, and that's saying something. That's just as simple as just click and drop, but it's easy to make your own assets with Doom, in my opinion. That's what I'm saying. So yes, that is underway. Now, Cascading Trauma. You may have seen him mention this now and again. You may have, if you've read my blog, you may have seen it featured on that blog in the movies section. That's a film I started a few years ago, sometime after Last of the Light. It's like a horror action film. I want to take it one way, but because things have changed, like the house, my hair, and my appearances make a big thing in this film. My hair's a lot shorter than this. The reason it's so long is because I haven't been able to get to the hairdresser to get it trimmed back because of this fucking virus. So Cascading Trauma, I suppose I'll tell you a bit about it, so skip to here if you don't want to hear about this film. So, Cascading Trauma is basically a film about a special operative who is involved with these bad people, and he's kind of past sort of drones in his head, the people he's killed, the people he's had to kill, and so he seeks out his own justice, almost like a bit of a vigilante. Well, his past catches up with him and injects him with this drug called Gateway, which is like, it's one of the most powerful hallucinogenics out there, with evil side effects. And as he's hallucinating, he's faced with his demons of his past. But it says in the beginning of the film that there's a chance that subjects die from this drug. And it's a high number. And throughout the film, you're debating whether he's actually been killed by the drug or and gone to hell, or if he's just tripping balls. It's that sort of thing. So yes, if you skip to here, yeah, no more spoilers for that film. Okay, next subject, Horror Converter 2. I've given that a break. I've proper hammered it. It's got tons of new monsters and interesting events. No new weapons though. I've taken inspiration from Justice Belmondo's horror show. Sorry if I mispronounced that, but that holds a special place in my heart. That was like fucking wow. I didn't expect that kind of response, and thank you for those who have played it, and hopefully I hope you enjoyed the first version. If you enjoyed the first one, I sincerely hope you enjoyed this one, because I've put heart and soul into this one. Because the first one, I just slung it together and just gone, off you go. I didn't expect such a positive response. So this one, I've actually put thought into this one. No more, what's it begin with? None of those guys. That was weird why I did that. What's it begin with? I don't know, yeah, that was weird. So don't expect to see much of that. Probably as an Easter egg, maybe like a secret, which probably mocks the first version. But it's more or less, if the first one was a roller coaster, this one's a ghost train. Monsters may be weak, may be brittle, but they're scary, and it's the scary part that's what I want to give to the player. You've got events going on like every so often. For example, one called Lights Out, where everything's just dead dark. There's a chance that something will spawn in there with you. So there's always that chance of smoke coming from behind you, or monsters appearing in places where they weren't before. So yeah, it's very, very horror based. It's very, like I say, it's like a ghost train. But yeah, since this virus has been productive, it's the only thing I can do really. It's because if work don't want me, I do my own work. So, next thing, Ghouls Galaxy. If you've not heard of that, or you may have heard of that on my gaming channel, from Collaseum of Games, is a WAD which brings all the ghouls together in one. It ranges from Ghouls Forest 1, 2 and 3 with original AI encoding, the Ghouls World Ghouls, you got Ghouls World B9 and 10, even 1 is like a guy looks like the Joker. I put him in there. A lot of the ghouls have been refurbished because some of them didn't have sound effects. I give some of them different AI. I took them once sprites and sounds from Ghouls vs Humans and given their own AI. I don't know. It's just like it's like Mortal Kombat Armageddon, but Ghouls Forest. Yeah, it's like all in one. Now, I just want to give a very special shout out to Super Mario Fan for a rather interesting email regarding Ghouls Galaxy. It's very kindly sent me a RAR file containing some additional ghouls to be put into Ghouls Galaxy, as well as some classes which I wasn't intending to put in the WAD, and I thought, why not? It's Ghouls World, Ghouls Forest, and Ghouls vs Humans. By all means, absolutely. So, if you're wondering what's in the RAR file, it's like the Jitter Skull. There's two versions of him. There's the normal one and the Elder one. Both have the same AI, but what Super Mario fans done is took the Elder version with what's like a high definition redesign and given a new AI. So a new way of like moving about and attacking and whatnot. So, thank you very much for that RAR file. That I was speechless because with me, I don't expect this sort of thing. I don't expect much positive feedback. In fact, this may sound weird, I encourage criticism because that's something I rarely get. And when I get criticism, it's like, right, so, I need to work on this. Because if I'm not getting criticism, things won't get better. And the whole purpose of life is to get better, right? So, if there's any criticism for anything, if it's the slightest thing, do let me know. I will act upon it. For example, recently, well not recently, but when I finished university, I was asked about if I was getting lighting, and lo and behold, I got some LED lights. Well, because I could afford to at the time, because I was working and whatnot. So yeah, I do listen and I act upon. Unlike some game developers, Ubisoft. Sorry, it's a bit of a cough, it's nothing serious. Oh, I got personal. So yes, thank you very much for watching if you made it this far, and stay tuned for Last of the Light. That's going to be on the MrSkulltag Movies account, and stay healthy, stay indoors, follow advice, and don't trust men in business suits, because there's been a few cases where people in like hazmat suits and business suits have been approaching vulnerable people. For example, there's a case somewhere, I don't know where it was, but someone was approached by two men in business suits and decided asking some questions, and they find them on the spot for being outside. These men are not legit. If anyone approaches you and does that, you call the police. Same with like hazmat suits. That if someone turns up on your door in hazmat gear and asks you for a coronavirus test, say no, refuse, because these guys are out there to thief from you. If the police or any legitimate health service comes to your front door, obviously let them in. But these people who are out there trying to make money and profit out of vulnerable people at the worst possible time comes to your front door, tell them from me to fuck off. Stay healthy, stay indoors. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.
You have been watching the MrSkulltag channel. Be sure to check out the links in the description for more short films, entertaining videos, gaming videos, or check out our blog for future updates.